your United States Senator, Ted Cruz.
God bless Texas. And God bless President Donald Trump. We are living in extraordinary times. Today is the first day of early voting in Texas. And there's a fundamental choice for our state. Do we continue on the road to prosperity? Or do we turn back to Obama's stagnation? Do we defend freedom? Or do we give in to tyranny? Do we embrace jobs? Or do we give in to mobs? And here in Texas, the United States Senate race provides the clearest contrast of any race in the country in 2018. We've had a couple of debates with as clear a distinction as anyone can hope for. On every issue, on taxes, I'm proud to have worked hand in hand with President Trump to pass the biggest tax cut in a generation. We cut taxes on small businesses, on job creators, on farmers, on ranchers, and on working families throughout the state of Texas. Beto O'Rourke wants higher taxes. Beto voted against the tax cut. He voted repeatedly in favor of higher property taxes. And in El Paso, he even voted for something called a rain tax. I don't even know what that is. But here in Texas, we celebrate when it rains. We don't tax you for it. On regulations, I'm proud to have worked hand in hand with President Trump to repeal job-killing regulations that were hammering the state of Texas. Beto O'Rourke supports higher regulations, hammering oil and gas, hammering the state of Texas. In fact, Beto O'Rourke voted in favor of a $10 a barrel tax on every barrel of oil produced in the state of Texas. Now that is a terrific vote if you want to raise money in San Francisco. But that is a terrible vote if you care about jobs in the great state of Texas. Because there are millions of jobs in the state of Texas that depend on a vibrant oil and gas industry and energy industry booming in the state of Texas. And the combination of the tax cut and cutting job-killing regulations, the economy in Texas is booming. We are right now today producing 33% more oil than we did in 2016. We have the lowest unemployment nationally in 49 years. We have the lowest African American unemployment that has ever been recorded. We have the lowest Hispanic unemployment that has ever been recorded. We have the lowest Asian American unemployment that has ever been recorded. And young people, we got a whole lot of young people here tonight. We have the lowest youth unemployment in 52 years. And let me say, look across the Toyota Center where we're used to seeing our Rockets win, and by the way, they're going all the way this year. This is Houston. This is Texas. This is the diversity of our city and state that we want jobs, we want freedom, we want opportunity, and we're delivering on all of those. We're getting there. We're getting there. On the Second Amendment, I'm for it, Beto's against it. In fact, Beto tweeted out to the world how proud he is to have an F rating from the NRA. Not a D minus, not a D, an F. I promptly retweeted him. Elections are about choices. If you want a big government gun-grabbing liberal, well, the Democrats have given you one. On Israel, today the United States Embassy is in Jerusalem, the once and eternal capital of Israel. President Trump made the bold, courageous, the right decision to move the embassy. I was proud to be in Jerusalem for the opening of the embassy on the 70th anniversary of the creation of the modern state of Israel. Beto O'Rourke has the most anti-Israel record of any Democratic Senate nominee in the country. Let me give you specifics. In 2014, when Hamas was raining rockets down on Israel, Beto was one of eight members of the House of Representatives to vote against funding Israel's Iron Dome missile defense system. Virtually every Republican voted yes. Virtually every Democrat voted yes. Nancy Pelosi voted yes. Maxine Waters voted yes. But Beto O'Rourke voted no and wouldn't stand with the people of Israel. On judges, I'm proud to have helped lead the effort to confirm Justice Neil Gorsuch and Justice Brett Kavanaugh. And for every one of us who cares about the Constitution, who cares about the Bill of Rights, who cares about free speech and religious liberty and the Second Amendment and the 10th Amendment right for the federal government to leave us the hell alone. Those judges matter, and for the record, I am not Spartacus. But you can be sure if Beto O'Rourke had been in the Senate, he'd have put on the toga and started the Spartacus circus. That's not Texas. On immigration, There is no race in the country with a starker divide on immigration than this U.S. Senate race here in the state of Texas. On my part, I am honored to have the formal endorsement of the National Border Patrol Council, the union of the men and women who risk their lives keeping the border safe and protecting our country. We need to build the wall. But Beto not only opposes a wall, but he says we have too many border walls and fences already. We need to tear down the border walls we already have. He supports sanctuary cities. And he has said he is, quote, open to, these are his words, open to abolishing ICE. That is radical, that is reckless, and that is not the state of Texas. Not only this, Beto O'Rourke is the only Democratic Senate nominee in the country to come out explicitly for impeaching President Donald Trump. He said he would vote right now, today, to impeach President Trump. Beto O'Rourke in this state is running to the left of Elizabeth Warren, to the left of Bernie Sanders, and the state of Texas is not going to stand for it. In Texas, we support law enforcement. In Texas, we support our veterans. In Texas, we stand for the national anthem and we have our hand over our heart or we salute if we're in uniform. That is who we are. And I'm going to make a prediction to each and every person here. In 2020, Donald Trump will be overwhelmingly reelected as President of the United States. I am honored that President Trump is here endorsing and supporting my campaign, and I look forward to campaigning alongside him in 2020 for his re-election as President of the United States. It is a great privilege now to have the opportunity to give to you the 45th President of the United States. A man who has presided over record jobs, record unemployment, the President of the United States, President Donald J. Trump.